Saturday Night Live has finally addressed the issue of diversity among both cast members and writers through what else other than comedy. Kerry Washington hosted the show this week.
So sorry to interrupt, but Oprah Winfrey has arrived for the dinner and she would love to pop in and say hello.
I'm here!
Beyonce has just arrived for dinner. Hope she's wearing that sparkly dress with all the sequins.
She's wearing a bathrobe!
6 different actors also came out to play Matthew McConaughey, poking fun at the number of white men in the cast. And there was a pretty blunt, apology about all the racially charged uproar, it said in part. The producers at Saturday Night Live would like to apologize to Kerry Washington for the number of black women she will be asked to play tonight. We agree that this is not an ideal situation and look forward to rectifying it in the near future. Unless, of course, we fall in love with another white guy first. That was the cold opening sketch of SNL's latest show. It comes about a month after the newest cast members were announced, leaving only 3 people of color on the show: Kenan Thompson, Jay Farrow, and Nasim Pedrad, who is from Iran.
In Saturday Night Live's 39-year history, there have only been 4 black female cast members, including Maya Rudolph, who left in 2007.
Is that a hoagie?
And that's left Thompson, a man, to play the majority of the show's black female characters, including Maya Angelou, Jennifer Hudson, and more. In late October, he made headlines after
He swore off playing any more female characters, particularly African-American female characters, in protest of the lack of black women on the SNL cast.
Thompson's protest is what really stirred the pot and sparked major backlash for the show and its lack of diversity. In an interview with TV Guide, Thompson further explained his comments, but also defended the show and its mostly white cast. He said, "It's just a tough part of the business. Like in auditions, they never find black women that are ready." That comment sparked a firestorm of its own.
I think they're not doing the work to find funny women of color. If you hadn't hired me, if you said to me, you know what, you don't have any talk show experience, we don't have time to let you develop, I would not be here now.
So, did Kerry Washington's appearance on the show and SNL's acknowledgement of the race issue help? Well, many outlets say no. Even Al Sharpton, who ended the opening skit, had a line that seemed to resonate with many critics. What have we learned from this sketch? As usual, nothing. A writer for the Huffington Post calls this one of the most troublesome seasons of SNL in recent history, saying, "I'm just afraid that the self-referential cold open was meant as a let's address it and people will forget about it and we can move on, because that's not going to work this time." But the Washington Post argues the problem isn't necessarily the cast, it's the writers. SNL has no idea how to write about black women without referencing the same tired tropes that follow us through media. To focus solely on stereotypes with an artist whose talents are as far-ranging as Washington's is lazy and insulting. Days ago, the show's creator, Lorne Michaels, admitted diversity is a problem on the show, saying he is focused on finding a black female cast member. But in the meantime, what can the show and its producers do other than address the elephant in the room and move forward? That's what a writer for the Los Angeles Times argued, saying, "Obviously, it would be impossible for Michaels and the SNL team to modify its casting decisions immediately, but pretending the tense last few weeks didn't occur would also not be wise." For Newsy, I'm Jasmine Bailey.